quite a bit ago, I decided that I was going to read through all of the Kingdom Hearts books, the novels, and the mangas in chronological order. So instead of starting at Kingdom Hearts 1 manga into Chain of Memories and then 2, so forth, I am going from the very beginning of how the story really starts. So starting with the prequels. Now I didn't start with Birth by Sleep. I waited for them to bring out Union Cross, which they did, and that's what we're doing today. We're covering the Kingdom Hearts Key light novel. Now, of course, I'll be going into Birth by Sleep and then into the first set of mangas. But the issue that I'm having here is that even if you read Kingdom Hearts Key, you're not getting the full extent story to Union Cross. Now, I understand that it is Key, it only covers up to a certain point anyway, so basically, if you don't play Union Cross at all, and you want to know the actual story to Kingdom Hearts, Union Cross, or Key, you can pick up this novel. It's a light novel, you can read it within 4 hours and have it done, and it is very neat. It covers all the way from the first part that you basically start Union Cross, all the way up to right after the Keyblade War, where the 5 new foretellers, or leaders, come into play. Ephemera, Brain, Lorium, Scald, all them guys. So, right to that point. So, this book is basically going through the perspective of Chirithy. And I think they did really good this way, because with that, you can basically put any character as the main character, because Chirithy basically speaks of the main character as you. So if you do play Union Cross, basically you can put your character into this, because Chirithy's throwing you into this. And I think that this is a cool novel with how it immerses you into the book as one of the characters, a part of your union. Now, they do set the union that you're in already, obviously, because it is a book. No, it's not Vulpes. I don't want to give up any, crazy things or anything, but I basically play in Vulpes when I'm playing Union Cross. But it picks your own union, it gives you your Chirithy, it covers so many different aspects of the book. It does a lot of things with Ephemera, with Scald. Now, I did not think that we would see anything to do with Strelitzia at all, and I was kind of worried, because Strelitzia is a strong kind of plot in this, and I think that she has a really important part of the story, but they did end up covering it very, very late in the book. But I do think that if you did play Union Cross or Key, I think that this is definitely a book that is worth picking up and reading, because it's not really that expensive. But even if you did not play Union Cross and you just don't want to deal with any sort of phone game, it's definitely worth the read to catch up on how the Keyblade War actually came about. It does cover, there is certain parts that Chirithy isn't basically the narrator. Sometimes it is just talking about Lucio and the Master of Masters. Sometimes it's talking about the foretellers and what they're, talking about within their group. There's also, with Strelitzia, you actually see from her perspective. Obviously, if you played the game, you do know what happens. And I also would say that, if you have played the game, you really don't even have to pick up this book, because what it does is it does pick, it just talks about that stuff. But I do want to say that it is very neat, because it covers everything that you see in back cover, while it blends in the fact that Union Cross is a thing and puts you in the game. So there's in-game things that it covers. You do go to Disney Worlds and stuff like that, but it also covers a lot of stuff that was in back cover. So it's a good way to do that, because when you're watching back cover, you're not getting the full extent of what's going on with your character. You're just getting what's going on with the foretellers, and you get the whole aspect of everything when you're reading this book. So actually, I do kind of recommend this book if you are a Kingdom Hearts fan, a book fan, and such, especially if you want to know more about the Keyblade board. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you read this book or are reading any Kingdom Hearts books, remember to comment down below what you guys think of them books in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and let your hearts be your guiding keys. Bye.